Hi friends, good morning. This week in Old Town Kids, we are continuing our series, The Stars in the Sky, where we are learning about Abraham and his family. Now, if you were with us last week, you might remember we were learning about when God surprised Abraham and Sarah with a child. Now, they had wanted a baby for a really long time, and they thought they were too old to have a baby, and God said, nope. It's time. It's time for you to have a baby. And we learned about that story and how unbelievable and impossible that felt, and how Sarah even laughed. Sarah laughed because she couldn't believe that God was going to give her a child. And all throughout this series, one of the things that we have been talking about and will keep talking about is how Abraham is always talking to God and asking God for help and listening to God and trusting in God. And this week we are looking at a story where Abraham trusts God in a really hard time. Have you ever made a sacrifice? A sacrifice is when you give up something that you care about, something that you want to do, or something that matters a lot to you, and you give it up for someone else. Now, sacrifices look a lot of different ways, but in this week's story, God asks Abraham to make a sacrifice of something that is very important to Abraham, and Abraham has waited a very long time for. And we'll be learning all about that sacrifice in today's lesson, but we will be thinking about how all throughout the story, Abraham trusts God, and not only that, but God does not leave Abraham. God provides for Abraham. And the same is true for us. When we do things that are hard, God is walking with us through that, and God has not forgotten us, and God knows how we are feeling and wants us to trust that He is there with us and cares about us and has not forgotten us in those times. So that's what we'll be learning about today in Old Town Kids, a story of trusting God and God's provision. God providing and not leaving and remembering Abraham all through the story, just like He does for us. So that's it from me for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye!